All right.
Talk
Now it's
about
time
you.
to
You
time to be
what you get
professional.
with me. I'm in my fucking
They
pajamas.
get what they
I
get.
just woke up. I don't give a shit. We live? Hi.
Yeah, we live. Hi.
Hi.
I fucking hate you.
But you stuck with me.
Yeah, I don't know how though. I don't know how that works.
Because you're in the contract, bitch.
I gotta be a bitch though.
It's early in the morning and I'm gang banging on bacon.
That's facts. It's early as shit. I ain't even got to sleep out my eye yet.
Ew.
My eye's still low.
Mm.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, y'all. Yeah, good morning. We're gonna act like we gonna act like we've been here before. We're gonna act like we've been here before. What's up, everybody?
No, I'm not.
What's up,
How y'all
people?
doing? Good
I'm
morning.
gonna act how I act today. I'm not pretending shit.
You gonna act how you act.
Act how I act.
Y'all getting
be
drunk
like that,
Bobby
bro.
vibes today? No, I'm playing.
Oh man, we can't get drunk Bobby vibes. Drunk Bobby be on some shit. Oh shit, excuse me.
No.
What's up, y'all? Good morning.
What's
I'm gonna
up,
quit acting
people?
like-
Good morning. Good morning.
I know I done said that shit 7 times already.
Yeah, because we so professional.
We
I
are.
know it's early though, man.
We are.
It's too
It
early
ain't
to
no
be
earlier
professional.
than usual. Yeah, for
Right.
real.
We just ain't woke yet.
I know that's right. Did y'all niggas catch any of those documentaries I was talking about last week?
Nope.
The sex
Which one?
documentary. Nope.
Yeah, my cockumentary.
No. No. Had every intention on watching it. You said it was 3 parts. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
He want us to
I
learn
watched
about
another
the female
one.
vagina and the anatomy and shit.
Hey, it is what it is. Fuck you niggas though. How about that?
Oh,
Why I gotta be all that?
Because it's early and you niggas is talking shit already. Like,
we
come
did.
on.
You
Like,
just said no,
y'all
we
niggas
didn't
been
watch
talking
it.
shit. I know, but y'all been talking shit to me.
No, we ain't.
Fuck the show. Y'all been talking shit to me since we've been on the
Oh,
damn
he
call.
mad about the shit that I was saying before we went live.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I ain't worried about that shit.
I got you.
Yeah, you are.
You gonna tell me what I'm mad about?
Man, we're pretty
You gonna
clear.
tell me what I'm mad about?
I got you on the bike, bro. I get your bike, man.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
People are
Fuck
like,
y'all
what are they
niggas,
talking
man.
about? What are they talking about?
Shit.
It don't fucking matter.
Nope.
It don't matter. Yeah, I ain't got too much bullshit today, man. I do got a little bit. I got a little bit of bullshit today though. So obviously, I'm soccer father.
Mm-hmm.
So this past weekend, bro, we had 5 games.
Woo!
God damn.
Yeah, it was one of them weekends. So we had 5 games. On top of the 5 games, we had a birthday party to go to, and I had to go pick up the fucking kids. So Saturday we had to be at the field at 8:30. We played at 9, went to lunch, played again at 1. Justine took the weekend off to go to all the games or whatever. She had to leave halfway through the second game to take Natalie to a birthday party. So get to the birth. I finally lead a game. Elijah go with his friend out to his house. I go to the game or go to the birthday party, whatever. They got one of the little gaming trucks. So they had like 2K set up outside, Dance Revolution set up outside, and then they had like Fortnite.
Oh, was you dancing? You was dancing on Dance?
Fuck yes, nigga. Dance. Fuck. I was out dancing on them little 8-year-olds, nigga. Fuck out here.
Dancing blood. They know what they was up against.
Nigga? Oh
Right.
man, kicking their ass, man. They can't fuck
Fucking them up.
Yeah,
Hey.
You don't know this 2-step, nigga.
Hey, this down the way training right here.
Hey, if I ever seen a down the way on a fucking dancing game, bro, I'm killing everybody.
I watched that video yesterday. Brandon doing the down the way. Shit was hilarious.
Y'all were some haters.
That shit. Oh, I'm a hater. I bet.
You know I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's already on the internet.
It's about to be on there again.
On there
Just
again.
make sure you tag the pod, nigga. Get us
Facts.
some fucking views.
Facts.
Get us some fucking views. But no, they had that gaming truck. If y'all ain't never seen one or been to a party with one, that gaming truck is fucking dope, bro. Like they had 5 or 6 screens on the inside. Every fucking game fucking imaginable for the kids. They had Fortnite, they had Fruit Ninja, they had Minecraft, they had fucking Among Us. Like they had a whole bunch of shit. So we did that, and Justine had to leave from the birthday party because you know we had that foster, our foster dog. So she had to take the foster dog back to the thing because he had a meet and greet. He ended up getting adopted. By the time we got home, or no, that's even funny. That's the worst part. My day didn't end till, well, we left the house at 8 o'clock in the morning. My day didn't end till about 11 o'clock that night.
Whew.
Constant doing shit. Because right after I got home, because Natalie went to her friend's house after the birthday party. She went to the birthday girl's house. So I get home. It's like 5 till 6. Tyler get off at 6. He called me. He was like, "Oh, I'm on my way home." I'm like, "All right, cool." Justine called me 20 minutes later. "I'm on my way home." I'm like, "All right, cool." She get home. The fucking birthday girl mama, she was like, "Hey, we changed our mind about staying in the house today. We're going to our friend's house. So can you come get Natalie?" I'm like, "All right, if I'm gonna go get Natalie, I might as well drive to go get Elijah too." So I go pick up Natalie, fucking 40-minute drive out to where Elijah was at, right? Because he was in Indiana.
Oh,
fuck that. He paying for gas.
So we get out there, bro. They live on a farm. And I don't mean like a farm, like they just got, a whole bunch of like land that ain't cultivated. Nigga, they live on a farm. 2 barns, one of the barns a house. They a man-made pond, fucking chickens. They was telling us that they about to get goats and a cow soon. Like motherfucking excavators all over the place. Fucking farm equipment all over the place. But it was dope though. Like it was actually the atmosphere out there was fucking crazy because it was quiet. So I was talking to the husband, and he said that they owned the 13 acres that they were sitting on, and then like down the street they owned another 16. And then the mom or the grandma. Well, that's the funny part because he said grandma owned 100 acres in that area. And, down through the generations, it's kind of been split off her family. But he said that between pretty much everybody in his bloodline owns a piece of that 100.
That's dope.
So,
that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. So it's still in the family. So they got 100 acres between the family, that particular family where Elijah was at, got 29 of it. So, but that shit was dope, man. Like I've been to a farm before and shit like that, but not like going there chilling with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never known nobody personally that owned a farm. So it was kind of dope to get the rundown of shit and, you know what I'm saying, get to walk around. Like we might go up there for like a team bonding thing. And, once it started getting warm consistently. But that was Saturday, got home at 11, passed the fuck out, of course. And then we had to be at the field yesterday at 11. So we had back-to-back games yesterday. So we had to be we had to be at the field at 10:30. And we was up in Fairfield. So We go to the field yesterday, play at 11. We lose that game. And then we play again at 1. And then we lose that game too. And then Natalie played at 4. And she actually ended up winning her game.
Hey,
so that worked out. Yeah. So out of the 5 games we played, we won 2 of them. 1 for Natalie. Natalie went 1 of 1. Me and Elijah went 1 of 4.
That's so, running and kicking.
Bro, when I tell you, like, I didn't even make the kids do their chores yesterday, bro. Like, I just let them. I just let them come home and whatever the fuck y'all want to do. We had pizza for dinner. Like, whatever the fuck y'all want to do, y'all can do it. Because
exhausted.
Yeah, bro. It ain't no way. So, and then we got practice tonight. But on to my bullshit portion. That was just to recap my weekend anyway. But on to the bullshit portion. Last game that me and Elijah had, the 1:00 game. We started the game with no refs. So we had parents do the reffing stuff. Calling fouls, calling offsides, all that type of stuff. If you know anything about soccer, you understand what I'm saying. But we had parents calling fouls, and halfway through the damn game, the fucking ref decided to show up. So as the ref, like, we get into the game, and I told the boys, like, he let us have like a quick little couple minutes, and I told the boys, I was like, look, y'all, the game about to change. Like, y'all ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? The little shit that y'all been getting off, y'all not getting that off no more. Y'all need to, be more disciplined, blah, 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 whatever. So we get into the game, and I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I don't know if that ref was in bed with the other coach or whatever, bro, but he just started letting shit fly. Like, they was beating the fuck up on my kids, G. Like, knocking them down. Like, one of my kids got punched in the face. Like, one of our strongest, not strongest physically, but one of our strongest mentally kids came off the field crying at some point. Like, it got bad, like real bad. And, obviously me and coaches fucking yelling at the goddamn refs, yelling at the other coach, blah, 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 blah. Last play of the game, right? They keep kicking the ball out of bounds because they got the lead. They up by 1. They keep kicking the ball out of bounds so we can't get to their goal. And this one kid was on the sideline, the coach sideline, the team sideline, the whole game, bro. And I kept hearing him jawing. Now, jawing is a part of sports, so I don't never really say shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to jaw, that's cool. You got to deal with that. Like, I tell my kids, like, look, bro, you got to deal with that. Like, kids that are, even if they not good, if they gonna jaw with you, you just kind of got to take that. Like, if they not saying nothing disrespectful, it's whatever. So he jawing. Fucking Elijah is on my side of the field, right?
Right.
I don't know which one of y'all phone that was. But
I'm on my laptop.
last damn near the last play of the game, right?
Right.
The little boy got the ball, and Elijah coming to challenge him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when I tell you he laid this boy the fuck out, I mean laid him out. Like, I thought the little boy was knocked out type shit. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So of course, being a coach, I'm like, Elijah, we don't do that. Like, keep your emotions under control, blah, 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 blah. They 12 years old, but still, you want to try to teach them the right way to do shit. So I'm like, nah, man, you got to calm down. You got to keep your shit together. And he was like, nah, I ain't going to let him talk about you like that. And then the fucking waterworks start flying. I'm like, what you mean talk about me like that? Like, what happened? He's still crying, so he can't really articulate what happened. So, the game ends, we dap it up with the other team, whatever. And we go off to the side, and I take him away from the team. I was like, what happened? Like, You know, I've seen you retaliate a few times, but what happened? And so he tells me, they were running up the field, close to that last play. And I was coaching Elijah as he was running, you know, telling him to do certain shit, right?
Right.
And apparently the little boy was like, "You better listen to that nigga." So,
well, damn.
Elijah took it upon himself. The same shit that Tyler did. It was just
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, it was just in the midst of soccer where Tyler threw fists. Elijah just did an illegal soccer play. Like, I'm not gonna get kicked off the field. I'm not gonna get suspended, but you gonna feel what the fuck you need to feel. He laid that boy the fuck out. So after the game, you know, because that was by that point the game was over. Like we was walking towards the cars when Elijah was telling me this shit by that time. So, you know, he finally tell me, and then I guess one of the other kids heard Elijah telling me what happened, and they was like, "Oh yeah, he was saying that shit all game." He was kind of getting that off all game. Like, I'm like, why y'all ain't say nothing? Y'all ain't say nothing to us. Y'all ain't say nothing to the refs. Like, y'all can't just let people, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't something that you just let happen. Like, you kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta address that type of shit.
You gotta
like,
regulate.
Yeah. I was like, y'all ain't gotta beat them up or, you know, like check them bad or nothing, but y'all at least need to let us know that type of stuff is being said on the soccer field. That shit is unacceptable. So, you know, a couple of kids started saying, and I was like, all right, you know, this might be a teachable moment. So we have an app that we do all of our communication through with the parents and the coaches. And I wrote in the app and I was like, hey, everybody, if your kids haven't already told you, this is why Elijah got that last call. Apparently it happened all during the game. So we're going to take this opportunity to make it a teaching thing. So we got 15 kids. I'm like, I need all 15 of them boys tomorrow. All of them. I need everybody because we need to address this and we need to address it now. Like, if y'all want to talk to y'all kids about it tonight, that's perfectly cool, well and fine. Y'all are parents. So y'all can talk about whatever y'all need to talk about, but I am going to address, you know, this team full of white kids, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Elijah's the only kid on the team with melanin. So
that's rough.
He wasn't mistaken. It was the same thing with Tyler. He wasn't mistaking him for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that it's one thing to jaw back and forth with a player. It's another thing to insult not only that player, but his father. Because I'm a black guy. You know what I'm saying? So even by forced perspective, you're going to assume that the only black kid on the team is mine. So not only are you talking shit to my son, you're also talking shit about his dad. Elijah didn't even give a fuck.
Purpose.
He didn't even care that the shit was happening during the game. He was letting that shit go. But as soon as he said something about me, Elijah laid his ass out. So, like, that's how we ended, you know, that game. But
okay, Elijah Smith.
You stupid. But yeah, it was one of those things like, hey Jessica, how you doing? Come over to the pod page or YouTube. I can't see your comments from where you watching. But yeah, man, it was tough. It was something that we really didn't, you know, I think a lot of people kind of assume that racism is as much as a problem as it is. And, you know, especially when, you know, up until we started playing club soccer, there was always a myriad of kids. You know what I'm saying? We had Asian kids, we had Indian kids, we had African kids. You know what I'm saying? We always had more than just one child of color on a team. So this is the first team that we've been on where Elijah's the only black kid. So we didn't go into it with that mentality of worrying about somebody saying something to us, but we also don't shy away from it. You know what I'm saying? We teach our kids very, you know what I'm saying? Morning, Jessica. How you doing? And for sure, Jessica is her son. I know he would have been about it. Like if Elijah would have threw hands, her son would have been there. So that's my little homie. But yeah, man, we educate our kids the best we can, but we don't go into these situations thinking like, hey, this kid's gonna call my kid a nigger or anything like that. But it also, in my mind, because I'm grown, I'll go into every fucking situation like, yeah, something like that might happen this game. Especially, like, not to toot my own kid's horn, but my kid is good. So when you start outrunning a kid that possibly might be the best on their team or a great defender or something like that, when you're outplaying him or out technical him, or you're just faster than him, or you're getting goals or whatever the case may be, like, that's the first thing that's going to pop in your head if you're already taught to be that type of person. Racism isn't learned, it's taught.
Yep, and it doesn't take a day off.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's a soccer game. You wouldn't think you're gonna have these issues, but
yeah. That's what hurt it more. I think that's what hurt everybody's feelings more.
Fucking soccer game. That's how you know you salty when you say something like that. Well, you better listen to that nigga.
Yeah. And that's what's so funny, because to piggyback off of what she's saying, like, almost every parent on that team sent me some type of words of encouragement, or an apology for the idiots in the world, or even sent me a personal message like, hey, my kids had a very deep conversation about this on the way home. So it's not like, to me, it's not like people are ignorant to it. People understand it. I just think that, not being a black person or having to deal with a black person on an everyday basis, you don't have to worry about racism. So when it happens, it shocks you. You don't have to worry about being called the N-word. You don't have to worry about your kids being discriminated against, or you being discriminated against. Like, you don't have to worry about that on a day-to-day, in and out basis. So it was a couple of people, like one of the ladies told me, she was like, yeah, my son told me. I didn't believe him. And I can't be mad at her, because if she doesn't have intimate relationships with black people, or if she doesn't deal with that on a regular basis, or the black people that she does have intimate relationships aren't forthcoming with that information, I wouldn't expect her not to be shocked. You know what I'm saying? You don't deal with it on an everyday basis. You don't hear about it on an everyday basis. So yeah, when this happens, I do expect you to be shocked, because you don't deal with this every day. I do. So that it didn't surprise me. It was just one of those, oh, okay.
What's up,
it happened
CL?
again. Hey, CL, good morning.
What's up? Good morning, CL. Right, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. So, yeah, but long story that was long as fuck. But yeah, we having a team meeting tonight. I haven't did it yet, but I am going to invite all of the parents also to sit in on the conversation. Because I feel like, even though they're adults, when was the last time you had a conversation about race? So I'm gonna invite the parents too, but I'll definitely be talking to those 15 kids tonight about how to handle that situation, because it doesn't always need to lead to violence. I believe that if you feel like I'm also a big proponent of, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but you got to be ready for the consequences. And
that's a fact.
That little boy wasn't ready for the consequences. That's why he got knocked the fuck out. So it kind of was what it was on that.
Oh, that's what he get.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know, I'm not advocating any type of violence towards children, but if you're going to teach your children to be racist, expect black children and people of color to knock your kid the fuck out. Welcome to episode 56 of the Normal Convos Pod. I am your host, Brandon, aka the Podfather, aka you just fucking heard I'm the goddamn soccer father, aka not so basketball father, aka Brandonce, aka I Green AG, aka we down 1-0, but it don't fucking matter because we the goats, aka a whole bunch of other shit that I don't feel like thinking about right now.
Dancing Blood, Simeon Rasta, Urban Pod,
definitely.
DJ Chef Boy RB, Bust Stop Brewster, Butthole Brewster, Tongue all in her butt.
Only this nigga knows shit.
He just went off.
Yeah, for sure. Way better than I did. Shit. And I'm here with my guys, of course, my brothers, my business partners, my everything. Of course, here you go, Bobby. Hey, Shelby. If you want to make a comment, come over to our pod page or the YouTube.
Okay, who am I? This is Bobby, aka Aries the God, aka the graphic shirt God in this motherfucker, aka the reference God, aka God. AKA King Petty, Petty Spaghetti, Petty White, Deacon Petty White, AKA Bobby Drake.
The motherfucking Iceman.
There you go, man. You've been slacking lately, man. You've been slacking.
The synchronicity is off because we ain't in person, so I kind of got to wait for you to stop so everybody can hear me react. You know, it's just off a little bit.
AKA Bob Shill, aka the background singer, aka Jizzy Boy Senior / the porn historian, aka Rowdy Potty Piper, Pod Main. Then that's all I can remember right now, but I'm sure I'll remember some more. And pass it to my guy over here.
Yo, that would be I. What's up, people? This is Everett. Hey, you know how I do. Hey, this is your boy Everett, aka the medium shirt daddy, aka Mr. Tell It Like It Is, aka that's all I can remember now.
AKA look at these nipples, aka where's the mother?
Medium Luther.
Oh yeah, Luther. Where's the mother and the daughter? Preferably the daughter.
AKA bad
as long
bitch.
as she's over 21.
Mr. Mellow Moods. Mr. Mellow Moods.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mr. Mellow Moods.
Yeah, it's been a while. Simp Genie.
AKA the Simp Genie, aka Bam Bam Digger Ho.
Bam. Oh wow, I forgot all of these. Did you say
I told you we need to write them down?
Did you say I hang at the high school? Did you say that?
No, I said as long as they're over 21.
Okay. Yeah, it's 21 and up. 21
You got to be able to buy me a drink, man. You got to be able to buy me a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I guess not then. What are we starting with today?
Shit.
What we starting with, E?
It looks like well, we missed music last week, so we gotta touch on music this week. And I know you niggas didn't listen to it, but the king of toxicity, the minister of misogyny, the lean king, Mr. Free Band Gang himself.
Where my cap at? This nigga turned his mic.
Anywho,
he is stupid.
Future, FEWCHA, Future dropped I Never Liked You. The album title.
Hold on, can we take a minute? That's the most gangster that's the most gangster album title ever.
Absolutely. I never liked you.
Liked it. The only way he could have made it better is if he would have put anyway at the end. I never liked you anyway.
Yeah, and parentheses, bitch. But that's good enough. That's it's like the Bobby. It's like the put some money up in the Street Fighter. Money up, bitch. It's kind of like that. But yeah, I'll listen to it. I don't know if you ever heard a Future album. Probably have, or there's some songs, but you pretty much know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. I was surprised at 2 Drake features though. There's 2 Drake features.
That didn't surprise me though. They did a whole album together.
Yeah, we'll get it someday, I guess. Well, another one. I wouldn't mind a part 2.
Yeah,
because that Life Is Good. That was my shit for like whole 2020.
Was your breakout single of the year?
Breakout single of the year. I just know it dropped like around the same time. Rest in peace, Kobe died. So
okay. It hit a little different.
It just I like the song. But you know what you're gonna get. It's a good song with ESTG on there.
I like that one. That one I like because I heard that Thursday night. I think that dropped like right before the album dropped.
Okay.
I remember hearing just that song and I couldn't find the album.
Okay. He teased 2 songs. And I was just kind of like, I don't really go for the teaser thing. I just kind of wait till it dropped.
Yeah.
I will say this: after a while, it's like, oh god, like he needs to wrap it up at about 10, 11 songs, because after that, I know what I'm getting. It's okay.
Don't nobody want to listen to Future for 15, 20 songs, bro.
Nah, it's.
I could do Future for about 9, maybe, and that's even if I listen. Like, I ain't listened to this album yet, just because I ain't listened to this album yet. But apparently, Tyler is in love with Future right now. It's like, you think Future's one of the best rappers?
I can't let you do my guy like that. Don't say he's in love with Future. Don't do that.
He's in love with Future's music.
He would not like that. Okay. There you go. See, I stuck up for Partyville.
I can't do it. Shout out Partyville. Go subscribe to my son YouTube.
Check them out. I still want to check out their vlog. I think it's about the prom.
Yeah, the vlog from prom. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Like, they did that good. And shout out to Jason because he do the editing. He do all the editing. So he edited that real good. So shout out to Partyville for sure.
That's super important. I mean, you can shoot the footage, but editing it, mixing it, putting it all together, a whole different thing. So, I admire anybody that's got the patience to sit there and do that. But yeah, back to Future. There's a song with Young Thug on there. I did the Bobby on. I just skip.
Oh God.
So, but we don't have to spend that much time being that y'all didn't listen to it.
I didn't.
We kind of had to talk about it. I mean, everybody's.
Did we though?
I think so.
We didn't. I could have lived the rest of my life without discussing him.
We're not a music podcast anyway, so it don't matter. We're everything podcast, so we kind of talk about everything.
Listen,
they would have been fine without Future.
That's facts.
Look, this is no shade or anything, but Pusha T dropped a great project last week. It's really good. About that? I just think we didn't have time.
We were supposed to talk about it last week. We just kind of got long-winded on that women empowerment shit.
Malice is back. God damn it. Malice is back.
Go check it out. Stream it. Great project. Great project.
Yeah. Did y'all watch that Breakfast Club interview?
Yes.
I did not.
He said that he trying to slow walk Malice back into making the Clips project. Basically.
I think he can do it because his appearance on that album was great. I mean, it was
man.
Mount Rushmore chiseled in the brick.
Yes.
This guy's 50 years old.
Yeah, because he said, morning, Jeremy. How you feeling?
Yeah, hey, while we here, man, I gotta shout out my guy Jeremy, man. Put me on to some old classic No Limit shit, yo.
Oh yeah, I've been getting the drop boxes.
yeah, man. Shout out to man. Good looking.
Brandon was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh no,
young ass.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's this?" He just
find me all those squad mixtapes, Jeremy.
Squad mixtape, man. You can easily find that stuff.
It's all on that piff. I'm talking shit. It's all on that piff.
Yeah, ain't find down south hustlers on that piff. Right. Hey, I went on
they
eBay.
Taking a whole bunch. They talking a whole bunch of shit off of that piff though, because all the niggas is trying to get it to streaming. They're trying to get all that shit to streaming because everybody's starting to re-release shit.
Oh.
Because Wiz just dropped one of his mixtapes. I know you don't like Wiz E, but you know you can take your earphones off and put your towel over your face like Bobby. But Wiz just redropped one of his mixtapes, and it was kind of crazy because he had to go back and change a whole bunch of shit. Like his verses and everything is the same, but he couldn't get clearances on some of the shit that was on mixtapes, so he had to redo a bunch of it. He had like mix and master it.
How you feel about that? Because me, I prefer it how it originally came out. Like,
yeah, me too.
That means, but I get it. Get your money. You want it to be available, but I don't. I like to hear it how it was. That changing the beats and
I think what the difference is, for me anyway, I would like them to focus on Dat Piff as a streaming service and still be able to go back to that streaming area where this is for promo only. We're not charging for none of this shit, and people start being able to put out albums or mixtapes as mixtapes, because some of that shit, especially with like the squad stuff, early Wayne, early Fab, early 50, like a whole bunch of these niggas got big off of jacking other niggas' beats.
Yeah.
And killing them shit.
Especially Fab. Fab. He was the king of that
if shit. They can focus on, like if you could focus on Dat Piff and make it an actual streaming service instead of just an app. Because right now it functions like almost like a streaming service. But if you put it on there, don't make me pay for it. Like if this is your album, your mixtape that it's going mainstream and you're putting it on Spotify and Tidal and Apple and Amazon Music and all that shit, don't put it on that Piff.
But if you're gonna go its lane, that Piff for the shit that you can't like really put on streaming, like this shit where you can't get the copyright and all that shit. You know what I mean? For the streaming, all the samples cleared and all that type of shit. You put that shit on that Piff. That's what that Piff is for. It ain't for like the shit you can stream. Nobody's going to go to that Piff to buy somebody's album. Like nobody's doing that. Like,
definitely not.
That Piff,
unless you already buy music. Unless you already buy music. If you already buy music, then it doesn't sound that crazy. But if you're a person that only streams music, trying to buy music on that Piff sounds crazy. But if you already buy albums, like it's not too far fetched for you to be like, oh, okay, well I can go on that Piff. That Piff got my mixtapes and my albums that I want to hear from this artist or that artist. I'm gonna go buy it anyway. Like, what's the difference between buying it on Apple and buying it on that Piff if you can get on that Piff and also hear all of the classic Wayne mixtapes and all of the classic 50s and all of the Lloyd Bankses and the Cassidys and, you know what I'm saying? Those mixtape monsters.
Yeah.
Like, if I can get that and buy this album for my favorite artist that's just now releasing, why not? So I get the concept, but you need to focus more on the user interface and make it more user friendly.
I don't know. Some of that stuff is over 20 years old. you gonna have to just be a hardcore hip hop fan to even want it. Like Squad Up mixtape, that's like 2002, 2003, 2004 at the latest. Like,
yeah, and niggas is still listening to Carter 1 from 2006. So I don't see no difference.
I'm still listening
2004.
Down South
Even better.
1995.
Even better.
But yeah, you're right. Dat Piff has its own lane. I see what they're trying to do. It just seems a little bit too late.
Yeah, stay in your lane, Dat Piff. I mean,
a classic mixtape is a classic mixtape. You're gonna go back to it, just like a classic album is a classic album.
Yeah,
that Cushion Orange Juice is a classic mixtape. The droughts, and the Sorry for the Wait and fucking Dedication are classic mixtapes.
The Drought,
like Drought 3 is a classic to me. I don't know about the other two. Drought 3 is the classic out of the Drought. Dedication 2. Which one had Cannon on it?
2.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
That's the classic one. That's the classic one. From the Dedication series, anyway.
The Cannon.
And then you got all the soul tapes and like, come on now. Like if you gonna be a mixtape site, be a mixtape site. And just focus on that and let people put their shit up there when they stealing other niggas' beats. Like that's what made hip hop so good back in the 2000s. Like,
yeah, but they still want to steal your beat.
That's cool. Do that.
I miss that era so bad.
Do that within your recording contract, but we all follow artists that got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs that will never be released because they can't get clearances for it. Put that shit on that Piff. They release it on SoundCloud any fucking way. What's the difference between SoundCloud and that Piff?
SoundCloud doing that shit too though, where you starting to do the what's the face Panther shit? How do you get?
Crit.
Yeah, Crit definitely don't get enough. He definitely recognition. Yeah, he's definitely not talked about enough. Nowhere near as much as he should be. I definitely feel it too, but I know that Forever Is a Mighty Long Time was one of my favorite albums of 2017.
That was.
Matter of fact, it was tied for first with it was Forever Is a Mighty Long Time and No Dope on Sundays were my favorite albums of 2017. Like,
yeah, that was No Dope on Sundays was hard too. Big Crit, like I put Big Crit up in that conversation with
J. Cole
on a smaller scale, but I put him up there with Tech Nine.
Tech Nine?
I put him in that conversation because he has been independent for so long. He tried to major route and it didn't work.
Yeah, I think that was a huge misstep. Def Jam.
Yeah. Most of his successes came from independence. Like motherfuckers fuck with Crit because of his not because of his independence, but when he was independent is when he made his best music. Yeah. Same way with Tech Nine. Now he's not on the level of Tech Nine of buying your own tour buses, and Tech Nine merch game is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a whole structure. But I will say this: I went and saw him in concert a few years ago. Great showmanship. Great showmanship.
Tech Nine or Big Crit?
Big Crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Big Crit is different, bro. He is different.
He definitely is. He don't get enough recognition.
Yeah, Return of Forever is like my favorite mixtape from. Yeah, that rotating my ties. That's my shit.
All right, enough of this pussy dryer upper. What else are we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 ASAP.
Oh my God!
You go to jail.
Who want to lead this? Who want to lead this?
If you want to go ahead and
all right. All right. As we all know, ASAP Rocky seems to be on top of the world. Got Rihanna pregnant, so
got your bitch.
He was on top of Rihanna. He was on top of Rihanna too.
There you go. The road is getting real rocky for ASAP. Okay.
Horny.
God, I wish I had my drops, man.
That should have been a drop.
I had to.
God, I wish I had my drops.
You got to figure out how to get the drops back.
I have an idea. We can talk about it off of here. Okay. Anyway, okay. If y'all don't know,
write that down,
ASAP Rocky involved in a shooting. Apparently, this was from last November. Okay, we knew that, and now it seems they've caught it on camera. It was caught on camera.
Yeah.
So now it's not even a debate thing. Okay, the footage isn't out.
But it's not an allegedly anymore.
Right. Apparently, nobody died. Guys got hit in the hand or grazed in his hand. But nonetheless, it's still a pretty serious thing that he could go to prison for, potentially. They seized all the guns out of his house and ran them. None of them matched the ballistics or the... None of them were what they're looking for. I'm not going to shoot a nigga
and keep the gun.
You're not supposed to do it with your gun, but none of the guns match what they were looking
with their register guns.
You'd be surprised.
True.
But yeah, now it's caught, and apparently one of his own crew members told on him.
Damn.
So this is how the situation goes from bad to worse. It's caught on video. Listen, let me tell y'all something these days. This ain't the 1980s and the 1990s. You do something out in public, there's a good chance you're gonna get caught on camera. Just
facts.
Just assume so. Like if I was an Amazon driver, I wouldn't do nothing. You know how many Ring cameras you're gonna be caught on in a day? Do y'all remember when that driver got caught stealing out of Fabulous's car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caught instantly.
Hard up, huh?
I mean, multiple angles, face clear.
Yeah, that shit come up a little bit more often now because those Ring cameras have like a community attached to it.
They do.
So like when they record, it just uploads to a community server so you can watch what's going on in front of your neighbors' houses and in other neighborhoods and shit. Like
that's crazy in itself.
Two distinct meanings. As a noun, it means.
Mute your damn mic. You over there looking up definitions and shit.
Cortana just be popping up out of nowhere and shit. Like, ain't nobody say nothing to you, bitch.
That's facts.
But
mute my mic. How you gonna hear me then?
I wasn't trying to hear Cortana, nigga.
Look, if you're out in public doing anything shady, just know there's a 99% chance somebody's gonna record it or it will be caught on camera.
Or just don't do it.
Just don't do it. I get it. You might have to defend yourself, but certain stuff you can't. Just know we're in a different time. In a different time. You know, there was a time where you could actually shoot somebody out in broad daylight and get away with it.
Yeah.
Like you could possibly get away with it. Now? Nah.
Anybody trying to hear that shit?
If you steal a package off somebody's porch, they're coming to get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, pretty much. Rocky got caught on camera shooting somebody, right?
Uh-huh. Now the footage isn't out.
And it ain't gonna get out.
You think so?
Just like that footage of who was that? Benny sliding what's his face? Wasn't that Benny and Freddie Gibbs?
That's Jim Jones.
That was Jim Jones.
Jimmy. Yeah, my bad. That was Copper.
Yeah, Jim Jones slid.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because we ain't see it.
Yeah. We don't want to get sued. Allegedly.
Right. Yeah, allegedly.
But Benny
but yeah, it's the same shit.
On fucking Twitter, sneak dissing each other and shit. Oh, speaking of Rocky, you heard about that?
As long as they get along on January or June 4th and 5th, I don't give a fuck. I need June 4th and 5th to nothing go wrong. Nothing. Shout out to Philly. I'll be in your fucking city June 4th and 5th. And if you see me with Normal Convos merch, come talk to me. Because I'm going to be doing something while I'm out there.
If you see him, just go up to him and go,
Don't add. No, please don't do that.
Yes, everybody do that.
Yes, go up to him and go.
I'll fall the fuck out.
Did you y'all knew about that Rihanna what he said? They say he cheated on Rihanna with the shoe chick, right? Y'all saw that, right?
Nobody's above being cheated on.
I heard it was a lie though.
Yeah, that was disproved as a lie. But there's another one that I saw yesterday where this one chick, I think she was a trainer or some shit like that, where she got receipts, Rocky in her inbox, talking that shit. Come train me. You know what I mean? It says a bunch of other shit. It seems like him and Rihanna might be on the outs again. Drake might have a chance.
Yeah, whatever. Can we be mature about this Rocky shit for a second?
Wow.
No, for real.
Shit, you want to go ahead.
I'm asking because y'all niggas we play a lot. So
go ahead, Mr. Maturity as well.
Oh God, go ahead.
No, this nigga's about to have a baby, bro. Like, why is motherfuckers bringing up all this shit? Not only for him, but Rihanna she's about to give birth. Like, stressing her the fuck out. Like, her fucking boyfriend might be going to jail, like to prison. That's assault with a deadly weapon. Like, that ain't something that's just gonna boil over. He got money, so it will, but you know, the justice system likes to make a point to lock up our black elite. And A$AP Rocky has been on that list damn near since he came out. So I just don't like that all this shit is coming out now. That shit it's May now, but that shit came out in April, bro. That was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
It took you 5 months to report this shit?
I'm wondering, like, what's been going on since? Like, why now? Why we didn't hear about this in November when it apparently happened?
Right. And if it was just a graze, like legit, if it was just a graze, even if it was a shot, it's your hand. And I understand a nigga shot me, but if you were going to do something, you should have did it back in November. 5 months ago, yes, they would have went through stresses. They would have went through all of the bullshit. But the stress that Rihanna is under now, with the possibility of her child's father going to prison, is way more than it would have been in fucking November. Like, it's all she can have this baby any day type shit. Like, I know you don't know because you don't have kids, but those last like 6 to 8 weeks of a woman being pregnant are not precisely magical. Like,
they low-key those trying to kill her baby.
Those are they're stressful times. And I know you know what I'm talking about, Bobby, but those are pretty stressful times. Like, those last 6 to 8 weeks are very stressful on the woman and the baby just in normal everyday life. Now you want to add the stresses of, damn, my baby daddy might be going to jail, or, you know, or not even jail. He might be going to prison. They might be trying to make it a point to send him somewhere crazy. And now on top of that, all these bitches are just coming out the woodwork the last, you know, month and a half of my pregnancy. And now I got to deal with this shit too. And I still got to try to remain healthy and remain sane and, you know, cultivate this baby to a healthy weight. So the baby will come out okay. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that people look at celebrities like they can just do whatever the fuck they want to them. Like, they not people anymore.
That's kind of what you sign up for.
Yeah.
You don't, though. I'm still a human. And neither one of them are super public figures with they personal lives. Like, we know who they date. Sometimes we know who they date. But outside of business ventures, we really don't know shit about A$AP Rocky or Rihanna.
No, I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to an A$AP album. Let's just consider for 1 second here. I hear what you're saying, Brandon, but if in fact this dude is a public figure platinum rapper out here in the streets shooting Negroes. Let's just consider for a second. He did some dumb shit. Sometimes you just got to take personal responsibility.
Like you kind of brought that on.
Oh no, I'm not taking it
public.
Like
as such, he brought that to Rihanna. I don't think it was
exactly.
Media. I mean, he did that. What the media? The media just reported it late. I mean, bad timing, but
if you shot a dude during an argument.
Go ahead.
Nah, if you shot a guy during an argument, that's whether right or wrong. Those were your actions. Now I don't know the full story of what happened, but they're saying it was during an argument. He pulled out a gun and allegedly shot some guy.
And I can get that. Like, I'm not taking the onus off of Rocky. I'm not saying that he doesn't have his hand played in this either. I'm just saying, as the victim, why not? Like, if a nigga shot me, I'm not waiting 5 months for it to go public. Like, I'm going to, like, no, nigga, you shot me. Like, I need you found. And the fact that one of y'all said that it was one of his niggas that snitched, that brought the shit up or that made it public or whatever. We were actively trying to suppress this. If I had my part in it, all right, cool. I got to deal with that with my woman. We can deal with that with however we need to deal with that. We doing that behind closed doors. If you now come out the woodwork and bring it to the public, like, they were trying to suppress that. Like, that's really, like, even though we was joking earlier, that's why it took this long for it to come out, because they were suppressing it. That nigga went to the police that night. He went to the hospital. He had to go to the hospital. He got fucking shot. Like, the nigga went to the hospital. They was like, who shot you? That nigga said ASAP Rocky. And then they had to fucking work overtime to suppress that shit. Like, that's really all that was.
PR team to do.
Exactly. And they got look, it's ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. That's the best PR teams in the world. Well, like, ASAP Rocky is still ASAP Rocky. And Rihanna is a fucking billionaire.
Right.
Like, you can buy the best PR team. So it's like, it ain't, the cover up was real.
Yeah.
Like, a motherfucker just, somebody probably offered dude some money to leak the story, and Rocky wasn't paying him enough. You want to know a nigga loyalty? Put money or a woman in between him and his homeboy.
Yeah. And you know when you go find out? ASAP.
Yo.
Corny.
I'm off of this call, man. Fuck this nigga.
Yeah, ever doing this by himself.
Yeah, so if a nigga shot me, I would want justice ASAP.
I'm sick of you, man. I am sick of you. All right. Let's get to no. So hold on. Did y'all niggas please tell me y'all watched that fucking Good Morning America interview? I know it wasn't Good Morning America, but please tell me y'all watched it.
I watched it last night.
Of course.
Just so I can be,
Of course. Of course. Oh my God. I find fake tears to be hilarious when you don't cry. But you're trying
forcing them bitches, bro.
And all that, but didn't shed not one tear, but kept doing.
She was forcing them bitches. She was forcing them bitches, bro. That shit was crazy.
Right.
So, for those of you that don't know,
very few of y'all, very few.
A while ago, this was early last year, or was this actually 2020?
2020 when this happened. It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, allegedly,
corny.
Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez and Megan's best friend, I don't remember her fucking name. Kelsey and the bodyguard or the driver or whatever. They were at allegedly one of the Jenner's houses.
Kylie.
And while they were after they left or whatever, some argument happened, and long story short, Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. So
allegedly,
when I started with allegedly. just so I could get it all out without having to keep saying allegedly.
Oh, okay.
This is all alleged, by the way. So Tory Lanez shoots Megan Thee Stallion, and when the story broke, everybody, or no, she came out and she was like, when the police came and talked to me, I'm not sending no black man to jail. They already trying to send black men to jail. I'm not going to help in that, blah, 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 blah. And then switched her tune very, very quick. Very, very quick. It was like a week later, she was like, oh, nah, Tory shot me.
Yes.
Tory shot me. Like a week later.
Well,
she got over that. She got over that I'm not sending a black man to jail shit very quickly.
Threw that out the window. Well, because they be shooting us, and I stepped on glass, and I was scared. It was all this nigga splaining.
Yeah. So, from there, it kind of escalated for a quick second, because everybody was on. I mean, before it happened, everybody was on Tory dick because that nigga was the king of quarantine. Like
quarantine radio.
Yeah. He was the king of him, and DJ D Nice was the kings of quarantine. Like them was the only, like those was the only two niggas I was watching. I can't really speak for anybody else, but those are the only two niggas I was watching. I was going to D Nice for my old school, and I was going to Tory for everything else. So,
Paul,
I hate you.
I was going to
escalated
nice.
quickly. That's his name. I didn't like. What do you want me to? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do, E? That's his name.
You said you was going to D Nice house.
That's what he does.
D Nice.
but anyway, it escalated for a quick second. It was a back and forth on Twitter for a little bit. In the end, Tory got a gag order, pretty much. NDA, shut the fuck up, don't say nothing. Meanwhile, Megan, you go ahead and tell your story.
Everybody rushed to her side. Side.
And like, as a podcast, the reason that we have never really touched this subject is because there's just too, even now, like honestly, the only reason we're talking about it now because something funny came out of it. But the reason we haven't touched this is there's no definitive answer. They haven't had their day in court. Nothing's determined. We don't know if he's guilty or not. We don't know shit. We still don't know shit 2 years later.
That's not true. That's not true.
We know a lot, but it's still hearsay until they had a day in court.
We didn't want to say anything because we know some of y'all get in your feelings. You know who you are. There's certain people you can't say anything stable. About.
Yeah, that's stableist.
You can't say anything about it.
What you was about to say, Bobby?
I was about to ask, like, because I was in the bathroom. You said Tory got a gag order, but Megan was allowed to tell her story. Why is that? Like, why is Megan allowed to?
Because if you want the mature answer, the mature / bullshit answer, it's because at the rate that black women are dying by hands of black men or doctors, and the history of black women not being believed when they make claims, is why, like, we're in the era of, we went through the whole Me Too movement where it was just believe women. And now we're in the era of believe black women because black women are downtrodden. We all know this. We all understand this. Black women people don't believe them when they make claims. Like, people shun them when, they show their emotions. They get labeled as, the angry black woman and, all of this shit that it kind of culminates. So when she came out and it was like, this nigga shot me, we was in the era of believe black women, regardless. The same way we put a market stamp on believe women when they accuse you of rape. When a woman accuses a man of rape, we don't think about nothing that the man got to say. All right, he must have raped her. Why would she say that he did if he didn't?
Right. Why would she lie? Women don't lie. They tell the truth all the time.
So that's my mature answer as to why Tory had to shut the fuck up. because men run the world, and women are often off to the wayside, not to be believed. And then black women in particular have always been to the wayside, and it's never been trust a black woman's word. But now we have reached that era, so everybody had to jump and be like, all right, we believe a black woman. What does she got to lie for? What is she gonna gain? He famous, she famous. What is she gaining from this? What is she blah 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 blah? So everybody jumped on her side.
Yeah. Plus, it was easy to demonize Tory. I mean, he's super short. He got a bald spot. He's Canadian. He's skinny.
Canadians supposed to be like the nicest people in the world. You can demonize Canadian.
You could demonize anything if you put the right narrative behind it.
Exactly. So now you got this. Now he a midget with a Napoleon complex.
Can't say midget.
He said it.
For real? Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little.
Yeah, for real.
He's a little. He's oh shit. I just basically said nigger.
Yeah. No, you didn't. But yeah.
Shouts out to the.
We're not gonna do that. Hold on. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Shouts out to the midgets out there.
If we're gonna compare bad words, and most of the population of the world won't say one of the words, that's the worst word.
Oh, okay. You right.
So
hey, shouts out to the midgets.
It's still offensive. It's just not as offensive as nigger.
Shouts out to the little midgets out there.
Oh my god. We got to bring back the we gonna get canceled.
Side note, one of y'all would y'all ever fuck a little person?
Yes.
Oh, I just saw one. Yes. I picked this little motherfucker up and put it in my pocket and smashed. Yes. For a long time I was no, but I was on Instagram.
This nigga want a Tamagotchi.
You call it what you want. You'll get this Tamagotchi. Yeah,
I
was
need
on
my
Instagram.
drops back. I don't give a fuck what we got to do. I need my drops back. If this nigga's gonna keep making corny jokes, I need my drops back. I need my drops back, man.
I'll be a real Pokemon. Yeah, I saw one on Instagram.
This nigga is stupid.
I'm clapping them little cheeks. Clapping them. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've seen a few that were attractive.
But back to let's get back to Tory and Meg. You
and that nigga got fined. That nigga got fined for speaking his piece.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
And he didn't say her name.
I'm like, yeah, like
he didn't say her name. All he said was you. He said the word you. Yeah, but you can't prove that in a court of law. That's inadmissible. I said the word you. That could be talking to anybody. It's social media. I could be talking to anybody. It's inadmissible in court.
She was allowed to say what she wanted, and he couldn't respond. It's bullshit to me, but I cannot. Why is
she not allowed to respond? Like, I get the believe black women thing. Okay, so that covers her telling her side of the story. I get that, and I'm for that. Let her tell her side. But why isn't he allowed?
Because it's believe all women and not believe niggas.
And it never will be. But on a serious note, what I did get from that video, because I just kind of seen clips here and there. What I got from that video is everything that she was saying, like all the dirt, all the tea, as you know, women like to call it.
The tea.
All the tea that she was giving up was all shit that's inadmissible in court. It's all shit that they couldn't bring to court and put on there. Like they got text messages of like she flat out lied. Like let's start with that. She flat out lied and said she didn't fuck Tory.
That's what I took from it. She was
Gail wasn't gonna let her slide out the question either.
Robert,
Look, come on now. This is Gail King.
She said, "Huh?"
Do you see what she did to R. Kelly?
Did you
see what she did to R. Kelly? She's not taking that.
With Tory Lanez. She said, I said,
fuck the fuck.
That's not that's a yes or no question.
Look, fuck the Any woman knows if a nigga repeats the question before he answers it, he's fucking lying.
You mean like sexually?
Did I have
Megan?
Bitch, yes, look here. Look here, Megan. You have a college degree. You know what intimate means. She was like, intimate? What do you mean intimate? Bitch, you know what intimate means. Did you fuck this nigga?
She didn't think Gail was going to ask that question. She didn't think Gail would ask that question. She was directly like, she didn't think that was going to happen.
What I will, it kind of pisses me off, and it's kind of a big up and a fuck you at the same time for me. And this is not an original thought. This is from me listening to podcasts all fucking week. But somebody made the point that when hip hop artists, when they on social media and they leading up to a project or they leading up to something, they tagging all the hip hop influencers, they tagging all the hip hop interviewers, all of this and that. But when it comes down to sit down and talk to hip hop, they go talk to somebody outside of hip hop. She could have just as easily went and sat down with Elliott Wilson. She could have just as easily went and sat down with Charlamagne. She could have easily just went and sit down with Joe. She could have sat down with the Brilliant Idiots. She could have sat down with so many influential hip hop interviewers to do this interview, and she went to fucking Gayle King. This is not a personal, I need to get my story out thing. This is, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna leverage my relationship with my fucking label, who has access to Gayle. Everybody can't get Gayle King.
Of course not. Of course.
Everybody can't get Gayle King. So if you getting Gayle King, that's not you having a relationship with Gayle King. That's your label having a relationship with Gayle King, or that's Jay or Beyonce or Rock Nation, or, you know what I'm saying? You have ties that can get you in with Gayle King. That's all this was. And then she went on there because she knew if she went to a hip hop platform and lied like that and faked those tears and flat out said that she didn't fuck Tory, and then she went up there and gave up all this fucking information that is not admissible in court, hip hop would have fucking flamed her.
And she already hanging by a thread. People aren't on her side like that anymore. They're starting to see there's holes in her fucking story.
Look at the ticker. Y'all see the name of the episode.
And to be honest, going to Gayle King don't really like. I don't know. I would never go to Gayle King because, you know, we all know her and Oprah are the king of demonized black men. So
they have Wendy Williams in there too.
Okay, but I don't listen. I don't listen to Wendy Williams like that because I already know she ain't nothing but gossiping.
And Vlad.
Who? Vlad? Oh yeah,
Vlad.
We ain't even putting Vlad in this discussion.
Well, yeah, because he's not a black person. He's not of our culture. But I'm just saying, if we're talking about demonizing black men, let's call all these niggas out.
Yeah, but I would never went to Gayle. But I'm like, why are we doing this interview anyway when this is still an open case? Like
because I want to tell you all the stuff.
So
I want to tell you all the stuff that I wanted to say in court, but they won't let me. That text message she has, inadmissible. That $100 million payoff, inadmissible. Or that $1 million payoff is inadmissible.
Listen, she got to try to get ahead of it before the trial starts, you know, so that any potential jury selection, they already don't have an idea of what happened. Her story's already out there. Now the burden of proof, wink, wink, is going to be on Tory.
Sorry, Brazil.
Hey, you ain't catch that, Bobby.
I did catch that, but I just didn't
Pause.
speak on. You right. I walked into that one. But hey, you said it first. Anyway, but yeah, damn, never mind. I forgot what I was about to say.
Hey, September. I mean, this. I mean, come on now. It's been over 2 years now. When the trial comes,
they keep getting pushed back because they don't have enough. They don't. They at least from look sight unseen.
They want to throw this out, but they can't. They want to throw it out, but they can't.
Just watching social media, even with Tory getting fined for getting on Twitter and going on his little rant or whatever, even with everything that Tory has done against the law, or at least against per instructions, whatever laws they have with NDAs or gag orders or whatever, even with everything he's been going across with that, Meg has been putting her own foot in her fucking mouth for 2 years. Like, you getting on here telling everybody what's going on and you the only one that can open your mouth and talk. This nigga has to shut up and he's still winning. Like, what else do we need to prove? Like, this nigga's still winning. There's nothing saying, like, there's too many, and not to mention you and your shorty, you and your best friend, yo, quote unquote bestie,
they
fell out after this shit. So either what Tory is saying is true, and y'all was fucking each other, or y'all was both fucking him, and one of y'all got jealous and somebody got shot, or she had something to do with shooting. It's one or the other. Either you fell out with her because of Tory, or you fell out with her because she shot your goofy ass. It's really one or the other, because you ain't been besties for this long. You've been yelling shorty names since you fucking came in the game. Everybody knew who the fuck she was. And then now, after this whole shooting incident, now y'all don't even talk to each other no more? Like, come on now. Put 2 and 2 together. Make this shit make sense. But you gonna keep telling us that this nigga shot you? I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers going out here, and I'm talking to all women at this point. I'm not even gonna make it gonna make it a race thing. I'm sick and tired of women coming out with these allegations against men without any viable fucking evidence. Like, we just seen the shit with Chris Brown not even 2 months ago, where shorty came out and said, yeah, he raped me or he molested me or whatever the fuck that situation was. And this nigga got receipts, voice recordings.
Yeah.
Voice recordings of this bitch talking about, I can't wait for you to come fuck me again. Your dick is so good, blah, 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 blah. Like, come on now, man. Women need to fucking take fucking responsibility for the fucking, y'all have way too much fucking power to be abusing this shit like this. Y'all got way too much fucking power. Because when y'all say shit.
Why would they take responsibility though when they ain't got to though? Like,
there you go. There you go.
You see, like, Chris Brown proves she was lying with the receipts. Nothing happens to her. She's not brought up on charges, anything like that.
Yeah, it's just like, oh well.
Meanwhile, this could have ruined his life if he didn't have the receipts. I mean,
I'm having a humanity conversation. Like, humanity. I'm sorry, not humility. I'm having a humanity conversation. Like, at the end of the day, like, we always go back and forth about what should be, what could be, what would be. I'm having a conversation because the more we have the conversation, the more it's gonna impact. The more it'll impact our society. Like, the more people that are having these type of conversations, the more it's like it becomes normalized. And then when our kids, like, having these conversations and kids watching them, because in another 20, 30, it might not happen now. Like, I'm not saying it has to happen right now, but in another 10, 15, 20, 30 years, our kids and our kids are watching this shit happen. They're watching women not having to take accountability when they fuck up. They're watching women not get brought up on charges when they make false accusations. Like, I know a couple of men in my own personal life that were brought up on false rape or sexual assault charges at the age of 16, 17, 18 years old. And most people that know them in this city know them as a guy, oh, didn't you molest that girl back in high school? No, the fuck I didn't. But that's going to follow me for the rest of my fucking life because I was brought up on charges on that shit. Meanwhile, shorty out here living her fucking life free as a fucking bird. She ain't never got, nobody's going up to her and be like, oh, didn't you get that fake rape case on that dude? Nobody does that shit to women. But something get put on us, especially falsely, when something get put on us, we live with that shit for the rest of our fucking lives. And it's bullshit. I'm just having a conversation so that in the years to come, the people behind me that can go and affect change, the people that can go and be senators and be House of Representatives and get into Congress and all that type of shit, more people need to have these conversations, because those are the people that are going to watch this type of shit and be like, oh, okay, this nigga making sense. Or, yeah, I seen an interview with this person and they was making sense, or an interview with that person and they was making sense. Like, if y'all women, if y'all are going to fight for equality, understand what equality means. Equality means that you get the same shit we get. You get the same downsides that we get. We're not talking about relationships. We're not talking about fighting women. We talking about fucking consequences. If you want fucking equality, you got to be ready for what equality fucking brings. Y'all don't want equality. Y'all want preferential treatment, but y'all want to be paid like we are. Y'all want preferential treatment, but y'all want to be able to do and say whatever the fuck y'all want to. Like, don't bring me back to the keep y'all motherfucking hands to y'all motherfucking selves. Like, we not gonna go back to that. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I hate having this men versus women conversation, because I fucking love women and I fucking love a lot that they bring into the world. But the lack of accountability that y'all are not teaching y'all fucking daughters is fucking disgusting. Women, men, everybody. If you're not teaching your child, fuck daughter or son, if you're not teaching your child how to take accountability, you are fucking disgusting. Period. I'm done. I don't have shit else to say.
Well,
sorry.
I guess we'll see. Rants, man. I guess we'll see in September. Apparently, if the trial doesn't get pushed back again,
right?
Meg really doesn't want this to go to trial. They wish they could just have it thrown out. They don't really want Tory to speak.
I'm still having a hard time getting my head around that, why Tory isn't able to speak, why they don't. I thought it was like innocent until proven guilty, but yeah, he has a gag order on him. Like, and I'm not caping for Tory here in any way. This shit just don't seem right.
Yeah, because if he did it, he a piece of shit. At the end of the day, if you did it, you a piece of shit. Like,
it's almost better if he clear. It's better if he doesn't say anything, because now he's letting her kind of hang herself because she's talking.
Yeah,
I guess let me make myself perfectly clear. Say anything. I'm hung up on the fact that he isn't allowed to. Like, if he does say anything, he gets penalized for it. Meanwhile, Meg goes out on interviews and say whatever the hell she wants to.
Yeah. With no penalty. And let me make myself clear. I know I went on my little rant or whatever that they have shit to do with. I mean, a little bit to do with this, but let me make myself perfectly clear. If Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, he's a piece of shit. Let me make that perfectly fucking clear. Yeah. I'm not caping for this man in any way, shape, or form.
If he did it.
But it's an if. If he did not shoot her, if he did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion, she should have to answer for that. Yeah, she should face whatever the fuck he was facing. She should have to face whatever the fuck he was facing. Period. If you bring up something and it ends up being false and you can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, because that's how the justice system is supposed to work. Now, for black people, it don't work like that, but that's how it's supposed to work. If you can't prove it beyond a fucking shadow of a doubt, then you should have to face whatever the fuck your perpetrator was facing, or whatever the defendant was facing. Whatever the defendant was facing, if it ends up that they're not guilty, you should have to do that time. And it shouldn't even be a trial. It should be like, oh, you lost. Now you got to go do that time.
All right. Yep.
I wouldn't go that far. Because if they were lying, purposefully lying, yeah. But sometimes mistakes get made, accidents happen and shit like that. Like,
the justice system is broken. We've known that for years. It's not a justice system, it's a revenge system.
Yeah.
We just did away with it's still some states that still got the death penalty.
Yeah.
Niggas is getting death penalties for like crack and shit. Or beating up an old lady or some shit. Like, it's not a justice system. It's a revenge system. It's not a rehab. It's not a, they're not going in there to be rehabilitated. They're going in there to be punished, to get revenge on whatever you did against society. It's not even against the person. They don't care about the person. They care about society. And it's a money fucking grab because they've been in fucking court for 2 years, bro. You know how much money the fucking state has made off of this shit? Lawyers. And it's a big case. You get round the clock coverage on this type of shit. Clips. It's something new that come out every day. And this shit popped off right after the Jussie shit. So you went right from Jussie to Meg. Juicy. Yo, Jussie came out with a fucking song, bro.
I heard it. Hey, man, that motherfucker is something else, boy.
That nigga is crazy.
Man, if Believe Your Own Lie was a person,
boy, die with the lie.
Die with the lie.
Die with the fucking lie.
And then he threw a temper tantrum. He threw a temper tantrum to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, before he went in, he kept telling motherfuckers he wasn't suicidal. I just want y'all to know I'm not suicidal. Okay, nigga, we heard you.
And now he's putting out records.
It only makes me mad because we don't. Another thing that we also, in our culture, we don't talk about is when black people do stupid shit and make the rest of us look worse. Like as far as the stereotypes or, not necessarily being accepted by anybody else, but Jussie got up there and acted a fucking fool, bro. And we were the first ones that said it was bullshit. That's the fucked up thing. That's the even worst part about it is we was the first ones to be like, nah, bro. You ain't go to Subway, get bleach poured on you when the Subway sandwich made it home, G. Like, no, come on, in the morning. Jussie. Right. Come on, Jussie. Who the fuck you think we are?
Hey, like, man.
We got cognitive reasoning, Jussie.
It's juicy. It's juicy. All right.
Juicy sommelier.
It's Juicy, not Jussie. I could never hear Jussie again. It's Juicy.
Like, stop playing with us, man. But then he went in that fucking courtroom and acted a fucking fool and tried to die with the lie. Like, bro, you cold. Do your time. Like,
all the evidence was like, man, he wasn't going. He was not going.
That's fucking stupid. But yeah, what are y'all predictions for this Meg case, Meg and Tory shit?
Tory's probably going to jail.
I have no idea. I really don't. Idea.
I don't have an idea either. But
it's hard.
If I had to make a guess, they talking about the evidence matches up and shit like that. I mean, like it's what the people were saying. The evidence matches up. Tory probably going to jail.
I want to see what that jury pool. Who's on the jury? That's what I like to see.
Because it's never people. It's supposed to be an impartial jury and it's supposed to be a jury of your peers and also an impartial jury. You're not going to find both in America anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. We're like everybody's connected. Everybody's connected. There's no more such thing as
they like back in the day.
There's no more impartial. Everybody's on social media.
Everybody, they like back in the day where you only got your news from the newspaper and maybe the local news, and you could avoid that. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah, you 100% right, Tex. You 100% right, and I think that's more of the problem because we let that go on. You know what I'm saying? We all sat and watched the Jussie sentencing and the verdict. We all sat and watched fucking Surviving R. Kelly. We all as a community, we all tune in to watch the fucking Titanic go down. And before the Titanic went down, we was the same ones championing these motherfuckers. Look how long R. Kelly got away with his shit. Look how long we motherfuckers stood behind Jussie just because he He used all the fucking words, all of the trigger words,
keywords.
Yeah, he brought up hate crime. He brought up being gay. He brought up MAGA. Like it was all of the shit. It was all of those trigger words to be like, God damn, like we can't not believe him. Like, bro, like who the fuck walking around with a MAGA hat and bleach, bro? Like, come the fuck on, make it make sense. So when we call that shit out, we need to make sure we call that shit out and stop reporting on bullshit. There is no fucking way. He was still
wearing the noose. He was still wearing the noose.
Come on, bro.
That shit had me dying. Why would you still have it on?
Talk about I'm trying to preserve DNA. Get the fuck out of here.
A decent actor, apparently.
Yo, I'm gonna be 100%. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. If anything ever happened to me as far as a hate crime, I've had my ass beat before and left in the street. I've been through some shit, bro. I'm telling you, if I ever get my ass beat and they put a noose around my fucking neck, I don't give a fuck about DNA, bro. No self-respecting black man, even if he just got his ass beat, is walking around with a fucking noose on his neck and a Subway bag in his fucking hand. It's not fucking happening. Like, I don't understand what niggas don't understand about this shit. Like,
he was in shock.
Like, yeah, but in shock don't mean that I'm gonna humiliate myself more. And why the fuck you ain't just stay at the scene of the crime? Why would you go all the way home? You ain't got no cell phone? You ain't got nothing? You make all these millions and you ain't got nothing. You just walk in the streets alone as a celebrity at 1 o'clock in the morning in Chicago with no way to contact nobody. Get the fuck out of here, Jussie.
He needed that foot long meat.
I hate you.
Corny.
I hate you.
He needed that foot long.
Funny though.
He needed that foot long.
That one was funny. I'll give you that one. That one was funny. I still hate you, but that was funny.
He needed that foot long.
But yeah, I just
was it $5?
Cost him a lot more than that. Cost him a whole lot more.
Tex, you right. Like we're the only race that one person can just represent the whole race. Like as soon as we get caught up in some, not turn of the century, that's not the word I'm looking for. Like scandal of the century or some shit like that, they represent all of us. Like Barack represented all of us, even though he wasn't in no scandals. Tiger represented all of us. Like there is no individuality with us. Like we champion the great so much that it seems to be a singular way of thinking, so that when that shit happens, motherfuckers go, oh well, they championed them so much, I guess all black people are like this. So I get it. It's fucking stupid. And I think this Meg shit, to get back on topic, I think this Meg shit is gonna be
it's gonna be a circus.
Yeah, it's gonna be a circus. They're gonna push it back until they can't no more, and then whenever the fuck it happens, it happens. But I don't think any party will walk away happy, because at this point, everybody's tarnished.
Somebody's gonna take an L. Somebody's gonna take an L, like a big L.
Yeah. And that was like even speaking on that, like doing that Gayle King interview, like that seemed even more like taking an L, because you putting out information that's going to defame both of us for real. Like you telling Gayle King that I offered you $1 million to shut the fuck up. Yeah, of course I did. You continuing with this bullshit is going to hurt my brand. It's going to hurt your brand. It's going to hurt everything. Because it's drawn out. We should have had this shit over with. It don't take that long to gather evidence. That shit was 2 years ago.
Let me ask you this. Do either one of y'all think, let's just say Tory gets found guilty, right? No, innocent. If Tory is found innocent, do you think her career is over?
No.
Probably not.
No. I do not.
Okay.
For the same reason that 6ix9ine snitched and his career is nowhere close to where it was before he went in. But that first song that he dropped when he got home went crazy.
It did.
It went crazy. But I know this is a completely different thing, but the people that are the demographic for Megan Thee Stallion are not just black women that like to dance in clubs anymore. We're talking about white girls in Montana. Everybody's seen that fucking video of that white girl with the Bud Light at that wedding singing Lil Baby. Like, this shit, hip hop is the biggest genre in the world. So they don't give a fuck about what's going on in the black community. They just like the music. I want to shake my ass at a club. Bitches want to dance to thought shit on the pole. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about what's going on in the black community and the repercussions for what the fuck we doing to each other. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Are you gonna make the next hot single or not? That's all the fuck they care about in the middle of the fucking country. When you start talking about our cities, when you start talking about fucking Atlanta, when you start talking about Chicago, New York, Cali, shit that black people are super influential in, then yeah, she might not have as much pull in those places. But as far as globally or even countrywide, ain't no way. Motherfuckers still gonna dance to fucking Megan. Because don't nobody care when women lie. Nobody cares.
No.
So I don't think her career.
Do you think that might be starting to happen already? I saw some shit a few weeks ago where it's saying I'm pretty sure y'all seen the two where they was talking about Drake and Rihanna unfollowed Megan.
I saw that.
I seen that. Yeah, the industry might give her a little
away from her already.
Yeah, I think the industry will give her a probationary period. Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it is. I think they know because the industry that should get around the industry quicker than anything.
Yeah,
so they know some shit that we just don't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see that video of Tory Lanez and Rick Ross hanging out after all that shit that Rick Ross was talking about Tory?
Yeah.
Now they all hanging out.
Like that. Yeah. You see a lot more people hanging out with Tory Lanez now.
Yeah. Fab was just with him.
And yeah, and a lot is happening with Megan. Like, more people starting to fall out with her.
And a lot of the people that are hanging with Tory now are people that went crazy when this story popped.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, man, nah, that nigga ain't shit. We need to cancel that nigga. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Is Maul hanging out with Rory? Tell me with Tory now.
Maul was the first one to simp.
Man, he had all the smoke for Tory.
Yeah, and I keep up with their podcast. And they do not talk about this shit. And I swear to God, bro. And I hate to say this because I never thought I would.
I want to see the episode right after the trial. Right after
that's Rock Nation. They're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, at all.
I want to see the episode right after the verdict. You're gonna have to talk about it. It's gonna be the biggest story in hip hop.
No, they ain't. They're gonna skirt right around that. They got too many business. They in partnerships with Rock Nation. I mean, that's their bread.
That'll be when I stop listening.
You gonna stop?
If they don't cover it, yeah. Because
I'll listen to what Joe and them has to say, but
I can't wait to hear what Joe got to say. I can't wait. I can't wait till the story break and Joe, Ish, and Ice and Parks get on their shit. Man, I can't fucking wait till this fucking thing is over with.
We know Baby Joe.
Fuck you, Bobby. This nigga the other day, we was on a call.
That's your new AKA Baby Joe Budden.
Wow.
We was on a call the other day, and I forget what I said. He was like, "You want to be Joe so bad." Oh shit!
Okay, Lexington.
Fuck out.
What?
Hey,
that's Lexington right there. That's Lexington.
Nigga.
Lexington.
All right, let's get this last shit out the way so we can go about our day. We covered this last week, but apparently y'all still got to stop playing with DaBaby.
DaBaby is not to be played with. A new old development. They got it. They got him on tape again, beating up some old man. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just said it earlier. You're going to get caught on tape if you do this stuff in public.
DaBaby don't give a fuck about being caught on tape.
He gonna run out of money fighting all these legal cases. He's gonna get the shit sued out of him.
That label gonna keep giving him money to fight all these cases because he is their breadwinner.
Look, leave him alone.
Same reason Megan up there talking shit. Megan can talk shit because her label is backing her, and Tory doesn't have a label.
At some point, that runs out. But look, leave DaBaby alone. Some old man got cracked in the face. Why? I don't know. Go look it up, watch it, see what you think. But y'all need to just leave that man alone.
I was just about to ask you if you knew anything, like if you saw any developments or something.
Old man.
Old man punched in the face. That's all you know.
Yeah, an old man punched by a baby.
Not a baby, DaBaby. DaBaby.
I see what
that's
you did there.
I've been shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just, a little one-liner. Y'all got anything else before we get to closing?
No. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Shout out YouTube, of course, for hosting us, not taking none of our shit down yet.
Right. Thank you, Daddy YouTube.
Shout out to our viewership. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Reminder down at the notifications down at the bottom, or wherever the fuck it is. I gotta start doing this.
Taking our shit down for hate speech.
I gotta start doing this at the top of the show. Yeah, shout out to TikTok for taking our shit down for hate speech. Apparently, I can't tell y'all not to fuck niggas that don't mentally stimulate y'all. So they are with Mafaro, as far as I know.
Man, fuck TikTok.
No, not fuck TikTok.
Fuck TikTok.
Fuck that community guidelines.
You ain't got a TikTok. You ain't got a TikTok page, do you ever?
Fuck TikTok's community guidelines. Cause
there we go.
I done seen more titties and pussy lips than I ever care to see. But I can't tell women not to fuck niggas that don't mentally stimulate them.
No, you can't. They stay taking our shit down. I have a problem with that.
Bro, it's only the low level viewers, bro. It's only the low level viewers and the high level black viewers that get their shit taken down. I don't never see no white people on fucking TikTok complaining about their shit getting taken down. No bullshit. It's like if you got anything less than like 5,000 subscribers or 5,000 followers, or anything more than like 500,000 and you black, they fuck your shit up. Now, where I will say it is the low level follower people, anything lower than 1,000, they don't give a fuck. It's white, black, Mexican, Asian, all them motherfuckers be getting their shit taken down. But when they start getting into the influential people, the people that could say some shit and, you know what I'm saying, make a movement, if you black, they taking your shit down. Or if you just on there speaking facts.
Yeah, pretty much.
So fuck their community guidelines, because they're not really guidelines if it only pertains to certain people. Because I've seen some this can be another topic, but I've seen some shit on TikTok that I wouldn't have posted. Like this was like some shit that Jay should have said like on a podcast or interview or you know what I'm saying, just a video that they put on social media or some shit. Like this was not for TikTok. Like I know everybody like to say TikTok is for the kids. TikTok is no longer for the kids. TikTok was, originally created for the kids. TikTok is no longer for the kids. So if you think that, if you think that TikTok is for kids, you need to download TikTok and see what the fuck is going on TikTok, because it's not just for kids. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's not. So, word of advice for anybody that let their kids watch TikTok: go scroll through their For You page and see what their algorithms look like, because they can see some shit that could fuck them up. Just fair warning. That's the best I can really tell you. TikTok ain't just for kids no more. But yeah, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to fucking where was I starting? Shout out to Partyville, QWOP, Deep Throat Conversations, Flavor in Your Ear podcast, Pussy Talks. We didn't get to it, but Mama B appeared on fucking Pussy Talks last Thursday. Go back and watch that episode. It was dope. CL, shout out to you. I love the way you did that shit. Shout out Mama B. She was giving it the fuck up. Mama B was giving it the fuck up on fucking on Pussy Talks. But yeah, I like the way you did that, CL, because I like the idea of the older generation being able to share their experiences.
Yeah.
So I like that. I might steal it one day, not no time soon, but I like that idea.
It was normal convos with old people, with 50 and stupid. 50 plus. 50 plus. I ain't gonna call them old people. 50 plus.
Who else? Yeah, I got any shout outs? Did I miss any of our network? Let's start there. Oh shit! Shout out HLC the podcast. How the fuck I forget them?
Oh shit!
Shout out Matose Visuals. Date show coming soon.
I think that's it.
Shout out to the movement.
Hey,
know what it is?
For sure.
I don't.
Hey.
You don't know either.
Jeff?
You're not a part
Love you too, bro. Love you too.
You ever got fans and shit.
That's family.
Right.
That's family. What you talking about? That's family.
I gotta go get me a movement tattoo as soon as I find out what the movement is.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right there.
As soon as I find out what this movement is, I'm going to get a tattoo.
Hold up. Show yours again, E. I want to see the font. Yeah, we're gonna get it like that.
I gotta find out.
Brandon don't know what the fuck it's about.
Jeff, hit me. Let me know what y'all niggas is moving.
we asked Everett. He gave us such a roundabout, dismissive ass answer. Like,
bro,
it's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
That nigga gave us fucking secret society vibes when we asked him what the movement was.
Man.
Like, nigga, don't worry about it. This shit 1,000 years old. You don't need to know what the movement about.
Nostra, bitch. Don't worry about what we doing over here.
Nigga, we pulled the rock away when Jesus came back.
I mean,
we
hey,
hit Hoffa.
Hey, you had to be there.
Oh shit!
That's all I can say. You had to be there.
Damn,
I get it. It's like our PO7 shit. I'm assuming.
There you go.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
There you go.
I'm the only one without a click.
You're antisocial,
right?
Like people. I don't like
you don't like people for real.
Well, it ain't even that I don't like. Yeah, it is.
Nah, I seen that video, nigga. You was A1 since day one, nigga. You got to click.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They just all grown now. We seen that video.
I don't talk to none of them no more. Like,
well, maybe you should.
I don't like them or anything like that. It's just, life took us apart. Like, we don't keep in touch.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. That's how shit. That's how growing up is, bro.
That's how life works. But
yeah,
y'all still got y'all friends.
Shit just
Y'all still got y'all friends. You got PO7. You got the movement.
Well,
yeah, but
and y'all keep in touch to this day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
None of my day ones fuck with me. I'm the problem.
I don't have day ones. I have week ones. I almost fought one of the niggas in PO7 over a girl.
None of them motherfuckers. I hear from nobody.
I almost fought one of them niggas over a girl in 7th grade. So
you told us it was Rob.
Yeah, it just be like that. It's my nigga.
Well, get your PO7 tat, and there you go.
I was thinking about launching a clothing line with us. Just me and the PO7 niggas. I don't know. I got all the material to do it. Shit. Anyway, yeah, that was a good episode. I liked it. It was a lot of shit. We did a lot of current events.
Yeah, and funny jokes.
Events, a lot of hip hop shit. Yeah.
And I gave you a lot of funny jokes.
Yeah, nah, you gave us a lot of jokes. I don't know if funny is the adjective I would use.
I gave you guys gold. I gave you gold.
Gold plated.
Oh, that hurts. That was a good one. Gold plated.
But yeah, we gonna go ahead and get out of here. We ain't got really too much more to say. Thank y'all for joining us for another week.
For sure.
Again, like, share, subscribe, rate, comment. Tell your mama, tell your daughter, tell your sister, tell your uncle, tell your brother, tell your granddaddy, tell your greasy mammy, tell the dog, tell your mailman, tell your side piece, all that other shit. Go follow us, Normal Convos Pod, on everything. Anywhere that you get any type of content, we're there. We're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Amazon Music, we're on Stitcher, Deezer. These niggas trying to connect their hands. We on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, IG, Instagram, IG, the same thing. Twitter, TikTok. Working on a Discord, working on a Reddit. If somebody want to start those for us, by all means.
Yeah, start up a Reddit for us. Reddit is fucking hilarious.
We would appreciate that.
So, but yeah, we still moving. Of course, merch available on Etsy, Etsy.com. I don't know the backslash because it's got a whole lot of equal signs and plus signs and backslashes and shit. But if you get on there and search Normal Convos merch with no spaces, we should pop up. Patreon.com/Normal Convos Pod.
Get us up.
I think that might be it. Yo, to let y'all know, we got a big ass month coming. Like, May is about to be full of shit. So our next couple of lives is gonna be like some shit. And I know I make a whole bunch of announcements and we don't follow through with it, but we got, at least half of our plate full for May. So I can at least count on a couple of those. So I'm not talking too much shit at the moment. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us. June 4th and 5th, I will be in Philly for the Roots Picnic. If anybody is out there, you see a Normal Convos Normal Convos Pod merch, holla at me.
And go, and he'll
yeah,
give
for
you
sure.
half off. No, I'm playing.
I'll be out there trying to
half off.
You stupid. I will be out there trying to get some content. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal what that is, but I will be in Philly for 2 days trying to get some content for the pod. So if you see me in Philly or you will be in Philly, come holla at me. I will be at Roots Picnic. What else? I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that might be it. Y'all got anything?
Hey, we appreciate all the support. Likes, comments, shares. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that bell so you can get all the content. You don't miss it. And get the notifications when we do go live.
Yep.
Once again, we're available on all platforms, audio, obviously later after this, if you couldn't catch the live, or if not, you want to watch us, go back and watch the live too. We appreciate either way. You know what I mean? You could have been anywhere in the world, as they say, but giving us your time and attention, we appreciate it. So thank you to everybody.
Bobby, you got anything?
Nope.
Dope Black Dad.
Oh yeah, Dope Black Dad. I'm in my pajamas. This shirt fucked up. I can't even wear it no more, so I can wear this pajamas now.
See,
I love this shirt.
I know.
Pajamas though?
Yeah, well, yeah, my walk around the house. Yeah,
well, you know Everett butt ass. So
yeah, Everett over here, Winnie the Pooh. He right now he ain't got no draws on. He just
Donald ducking it.
Hey, listen, I got on socks. Okay,
having no drawers and socks on is disgusting.
I don't give a fuck if it's in your house.
That's disgusting. Nigga, take your socks off, nigga, or put some drawers on. One or the other.
No, I do things my way.
So anime and video games are life.
Oh shit. Oh, all right, we out of here, man. For me, or shit. Focus on your account, not your edges. When the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. Education is elevation. United we bargain, divided we settle. And as always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation.
Anime and video games are life. Shout out to my kings and queens out there. Keep striving to be excellent because y'all already are. Shout out to the fans, the listeners, everybody who supports us. Thank you for everything you do because there's no us without y'all. And there's no comfort in your growth zone. There's no growth in your comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone and grow.
Facts. Self-improvement is the key. Self-improvement is the key, y'all. Always remember that. And listen, those that say you can't or you won't just don't like the fact that you will. And also, you might want to wipe front to back.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
So
yeah, we out of here. We out of here. For our viewership. Catch y'all next Monday. Y'all have a good week. Or actually, will it be Monday? We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
We'll talk off air and update y'all as necessary.
Yeah.
If y'all don't hear nothing from it, we'll see y'all next Monday.
Right. There we go. See y'all next Monday. Y'all have a good week. Do something productive every day. If you are building a business, if you are building a business, do something every day to make your business prosper. It does not have to be. It does not have to be money motivated. Just do something every day to build your brand. For our listenership, y'all have a good Wednesday. You have a good hump day. Hump something if you can. And we will catch y'all next week. Signing off for the Normal Convos Pod. We'll fucking holla.
Peace.
One.